five fumbles, which resulted in 17 Missouri points, including a scoop and score. Mark, I thought it was time, Trey. I thought it was time maybe to blow things up after the Auburn game. Hold on, everyone says. Hold on. FIU comes around, big deal. Not impressive in that victory. And then tonight, I'm not even going to call it a egg that was dropped. This was a bomb that was dropped on Arkansas.
Randy, Marcus, if Sam Pittman and Hunter Yurachek had a meeting and Hunter Yurachek told Sam, hey, look, you're going to be the head coach next year no matter what, even before the FIU game, if that's when it happened or whenever it happened. What he did to come out after the game against FIU has really ruffled some fans of this program because of the product that they saw today on the field. That should have been something after this game. Hunter should have said last week, look, at the end of the season, I sit down with every coach after their season's over. We evaluate it. We go over it. We talk about it. We talk about the plan for the next season. That's all he had to say. That's all he had to say last week. And I think people would have taken that. And then that would have given him potentially an out after this game to get rid of him. He doesn't have an out route right now because he's already come out and said he's going to be back next year.
I'm sorry. Did he need to have a press conference? Hunter Yurachek needs to have a press conference and explain to the Razorback Nation what he was thinking then.
I agree.
And why, and what is his justification for keeping Sam Pittman now?
I agree.
Because
I agree with you.
I understand. People want to be a person of their word.
Right.
But if this is what is going to be the product, okay, what is he going to do? Blow up the entire 85-man scholarship roster? And
well, you got to do something. The thing is, you can go into the portal. There are people in the portal. There are players in the portal. They'll be there soon. But if you're Sam Pittman, you got to start by rebuilding your staff. And I think that starts in the offensive line. You got to get a better offensive line coach. Either that or you tell Cody Kennedy, I'm going to coach the offensive line and be the head coach next year.
And see you later.
Yeah.
That's where it starts. That's where it starts. All right, we will hear from Sam Pittman next. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Stay tuned.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
Where do you park when flying out of Little Rock? The doctor of football used to park in the long-term lot when flying out and the short-term lot when I was running late. When I would pay that ticket, man, it looked like a parking ticket for paying for parking in the wrong place. But here's how we roll. This is the play we run. You pull up, we roll through, pick you up, pick up your bags, take you on a 60-second shuttle ride, and drop you off at the front door. We break the huddle for you to go score on your business trip. All that for less than you pay for a slab of concrete at the airport. That's Expressway Airport parking. You call, we haul equals balling with Expressway Airport parking.
I'm Thomas Blackman with Blackman Auctions. Football games are stressful. Right now, you are either with the winning team or the losing team. Either way, you're feeling stressed. Selling your assets should not be a stressful situation. Blackman Auctions has an 85-year history of taking the stress and worry away from you and putting it on us. We handle the marketing, setup, selling, collecting money, and pay you within a few days of your auction. It's more like watching chess than watching football. Call me, let me tell you more. Since 1938, better auctions are Blackman Auctions.
Some people are born for more. More fun, more freedom, more excitement. Some people are born and see the future before it's here. They see the GV70 for its best in class and top rating by Edmunds. They see the G90, Motor Trend's Car of the Year. What were you born for? The all-new Genesis of Conway, the future of luxury, today.
Serious injuries happen every day.
If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8.
Dial 8 for Rainwater Holton Sexton. 888-8888.
We can meet you online, at your house, or wherever is easiest for you. Dial 8. 888-8888. For Rainwater Holton Sexton.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
We've got you covered, Arkansas. Anywhere in the state, dial 8. Rainwater Holton Sexton. 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Hey everybody, Robert here at Red River Ford in Cabot, Arkansas. And do I have some exciting news? Right now on in-stock 2023 Ford F-150 Crew Cab trucks, we are doing 2.9% for 72 months. That's right, 2.9% for 72 months. Or if you're upside down, we're taking up to $11,000 off that same truck. So whether you want to do $11,000 off or 2.9% for 72 months, come visit us at redriverfordcabot.com.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
Chances are this Thanksgiving you'll take your family to grandmother's house. But every year, hundreds never make it because they weren't buckled up.
This is Thanksgiving Day.
Arkansas law enforcement wants to make sure you arrive safely, so buckle up. Wearing your seatbelt not only saves you from getting a ticket, it could save your life.
Click it or ticket. A reminder from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
On November 13th, 2023, Signal Media of Arkansas Incorporated, licensee of call signs KABZ 103.7 Little Rock, Arkansas, KBZU 106.7 Benton, Arkansas, and KKPT 94.1 Little Rock, Arkansas, filed an application with the Federal Communications Commission in transfer control of its broadcast licenses from one family trust to multiple family trusts. Members of the public wishing to view this application or obtain information about how to file comments and petitions on the application can visit publicfiles.fcc.gov and search in the public files of KBZU.
They bring a man in motion on third down. Cook's going to throw. He's got some time, man wide open. Tight end Norfleet caught it at the 5, into the end zone, touchdown Mizzou. That was a busted assignment. The tight end was by himself. 16 yards and a touchdown for the Tigers. Well, Arkansas helped them with a short field, and Missouri promptly took advantage.
Welcome back once again to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Schapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Let's go right to the podium. Here is Sam Pittman.
I want to start out twofold, thanking the fans for continuing to come out and support us over the Thanksgiving holiday, and congratulate Missouri. We knew they had a really good football team, physical football team, and they played a really good game today, and obviously we did not. But congratulations to them, and they were a physical team, and running back's really good, and we had a hard time, couldn't stop him, and I'll be ready for questions.
Sam, could you fill us in on it? Looked like KJ looked like his left knee, and then obviously that was Jacoby's first extended time. Just I know it was rough sledding for him against that defense. Just could you fill us in on KJ and what you thought of Jacoby's game?
KJ hyperextended the knee. I don't think that it's going to be bad. Matter of fact, he was trying to come back, and this, that, and other. We gave it until halftime, and I didn't want to put him. He was not going to be full speed, and I didn't want to put him back out there at that point. He said he wasn't able to go, but he certainly tried to go. Jacoby, he's tough. I thought he played extremely hard, but he just didn't have any time to throw the football. I mean, none, nor did KJ for that matter. But, we got beat up front, O-line. We gave up a sack by a running back. He gave up a sack on a empty protection, Jacoby himself. So, but we just he never had any time to throw the football, so it'd be hard to judge his performance. But you could say he was tough and very gritty.
As rough as that was, how could that maybe help him? Just that experience, moving forward.
He's a competitor, and and he's athletic and things of that nature, and tough. I thought he did a nice job of leading the team. Obviously, in the fourth quarter, he led us down to a couple touchdowns to nice touchdown pass. But it's really hard to judge him other than his character and his toughness to continue to get up and play.
Yeah, Coach, with Hunter giving you his backing for next year and just trying to generate some momentum going into the offseason with this performance, how do you generate that going into the offseason?
I don't know. Somebody else.
Coach, I think Festive had another solid day, but I think they had 2 carries in the first half. Would you like to get him more involved early on?
Yeah, I thought we would. The problem is when you have reads, when you have quarterback run to run, and when we called a lot of plays to him, but basically what they were doing, they were knifing the end and running the willie out, which is a normal thing for any defense. And so Jacoby was seeing that read taken away from him. So he was, and KJ, and was pulling the ball. So we did have runs called for him. Just they were taken away with the read.
I think the CBS broadcast mentioned that you could have an OC as soon as next week. Is that right? And do you have a timeline on when you might like to have an OC hired?
Well, I hope so, because the portal comes open, on Friday and next Friday. So, obviously with the kids that we have that are committed, I think you want to be right, but you also want to be as fast as you possibly can. You would like to get some guys in here maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, so they could talk to the kids before we need to go out on the road. But I don't know if that's possible or not, but obviously we've been in conversations with several different people.
Speaking of speed, do you expect to have exit interviews pretty quick after this?
Yeah, Trey, we're going to have Monday. We're going to start with those. Obviously, we have a staff team meeting at 4:00 on Monday. But we're going to start talking about with the guys that are +1 that have some type of NFL ranking, and we'll go through there first with those guys.
Starting with the Florida game, it's been a difficult close.
We will come back and continue with the head coach, Sam Pittman, in just one moment. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
At Edwards Food Giant, they know your family is important, and they also know that your time and convenience is as well. So why not take advantage of their heat and eat items in their deli department? Those famous Edwards Food Giant signature dishes with many of the same entrees and recipes that are served daily in the hot bar, all ready to take home and serve to your family tonight. This week's special is chicken and sausage jambalaya for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Injured at the game? Don't wait. With Ortho Arkansas Saturday Sports Clinic, athletes can find out over the weekend if their injury will sideline their season. Athletes are seen by one of Ortho Arkansas's fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians and may receive x-rays, an MRI, an exam and diagnosis, and a personalized comprehensive treatment plan to get them back in action as quickly as possible. Open Saturdays from 9 to 11 a.m. at 800 Fair Park Boulevard in Midtown. Ortho for all. Ortho Arkansas.
The Big Game is brought to you by Pulaski County's only Buick GMC dealer, Guadney Buick GMC. Shop the latest GM has to offer. Encore, Terrain, Yukon, or the most advanced tailgating machine in the business, GMC Sierra. Give us a call.
945-4444 or shop us online, GuadneyBuickGMC.com.
5700 Landers Road in North Little Rock. GMC. We are professional grade.
Gwatney for Buick, Gwatney for GMC, Gwatney for life.
The leaves are falling and the holidays are calling. Justin Acre and Laura Beth from Kaufman by Design West. And if you're looking for holiday ideas for yourself to get ready or for someone else, Kaufman by Design West is the perfect spot.
We have big green egg products and accessories that are perfect if you're wanting to smoke a ham or a turkey for the holidays. And then we also have gifts, big and small, picture frames, throw blankets and pillows, small home decor pieces, and steel products as well.
And if you're not sure what to get, there's always an option for gift cards at Kaufman by Design West, 14900 Cantrell Road in Little Rock, or online at kaufmanlumber.com.
Custody, guardianships, adoptions. For any family matter, hire the Lions. There's no one better to protect your pride than our pride of Legal Lions. Exceptional communication and exceptional results in both the negotiating room and the courtroom. Lion Legal, the legal pride of Arkansas. Call 227-ROAR and Lion Legal will come roaring to the rescue.
Here's NASCAR Hall of Famer Mark Martin. As a race car driver for 40 years, I survived a lot of crashes. Not everyone can run into a wall at 200 miles an hour and walk away. Without a seatbelt, I wouldn't be alive today. Now I'm retired, back home in Arkansas driving my pickup. I'm shocked how many people aren't wearing seatbelts. Why risk your life when it only takes 2 seconds to buckle up? Take it from number 6. Buckle up, Arkansas.
A message from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Join the Zone each weekday for the Entertainment Report, brought to you by Bell and Sword of Conway. Find out the very latest breaking news and entertainment each day on the Zone. Justin, West, and Christian will dish out what the stars and celebrities have going on, and you can catch it each day. Bell and Sword has everything for the best dressed man. From boots to suits, check them out on Facebook or Instagram. Bell and Sword at their new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
Welcome back once again to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Here is a continuation of Sam Pittman in his postgame press conference.
Was for the defense. I mean, what has anything you've talked about tackling, but anything else specifically changed? You think?
You know, we've made some mental errors. I mean, we cut the tight end loose twice, and 3rd and 9, and so I don't think we've added and things of that nature, but since and Florida, scored 36, I think too. So. It was a tackling issue. I think more today, they were cracking with the wide receiver, and we our replace guy, whether it be the corner or whether it be the safety, we just weren't getting there. And they were getting right outside on the edge, and we weren't handling the edge at defensive end, and they were cracking inside down on first force, and our corners were going to have to make plays, or our safeties. We never, we did the second half, but really more in the second half, we were getting penetration in there to the beginning of the second half, but we didn't give our defense any chance then because, we had 2 or 3 turnovers, bam, bam, bam in a row, and they came out and fought. But, you can't beat anybody with 5 turnovers, and that's what happened there.
You've spoken about wanting the fight from your team. I'm guessing a little too much fight there in the second quarter, and also wondering if you could share maybe you got the whole team together after the altercation, what the message was after the scuffle.
Just we're not coming off the bench. That's the main thing. If you just keep the guys on the field, the officials can handle all that kind of stuff, but coming off the sideline or having problems when they get on the sideline, obviously the quarterback was hit late out of bounds, and then their offensive line came in to our bench, and and then we retaliated, and we can't have that. But no, then it went on to the field. I think we got it stopped fairly quick, and all those things. Both Eli and myself, and our people, I felt like got it stopped pretty quick. But it just rivalry. It escalated into on our sideline. I think they had some problems over on theirs as well.
Hey, Sam, so it was 20-0 at halftime. What were you thinking then? Still in the game?
We got the ball back, but we had to do something offensively. We have, I think, 4 first downs in the first half, and one of them was a fumble, after we got 20, 25 yards, whatever it may be. We were thinking about moving the pocket, continuing to do our reads, but not necessarily same side read, maybe away read running back to the other side. In other words, same side reads are here, and they were running the little Willie stun on us, and we were trying to get away from it, go towards the open end side, and then maybe go back to the tight end side, because we felt like that would give us a better chance to either to eat up to the Willie with the tackle or pull it and go back to the other side. And that was maybe the major adjustment there. And then we were talking about trying to move the pocket, but then we moved the pocket, and the guy came right through and hit Jacoby, and the ball went up in the air, and we were rolling, which is about as simple as protection as we have.
Would you be inclined to want to keep your entire defensive staff, most of your defensive staff?
Those questions are, hard to answer. Obviously, I'd like to have a little bit more time to evaluate everybody, but those are hard to answer at this point. We just got our butt kicked, and I need to take some time to figure out exactly what we need to do over the entire staff.
Gotcha. How disappointing were all the hits on the quarterback? Because they got a few tonight.
Well, I think we went into the game with over 40 sacks, so we've got to shore up a lot of things. That's our main thing we've got to get fixed. And very disappointing, because we're not giving our wide receivers a chance to, get open and catch the ball. And we're certainly not giving our quarterback those opportunities either. So, we went to empty against Florida, and it worked. And it worked because, in all honesty, I don't think they'd ever seen it, and they weren't ready for it. And then all these other teams have become ready for it. And we've done a decent job last week against FIU, but, certainly this week we did not.
Sam, when you're talking about an offensive coordinator, what kind of offense are you want? Are you wanting a tempo or a pro style? I mean, what are you thinking about for next year on offense?
Well, I think you have to find the fit, but you certainly want a guy that brings something special to the university, whether that be what KB did in the past, whether that be a combination of what Kendall did and some pro style stuff. I think we need a guy that really wants to be here and understands Arkansas. And but the number one thing is we need somebody that understands how to run the football. And because we have to run the football, in my opinion, to win. And of all the problems that we've had this year, in all honesty, it all stemmed, a bunch of it, because we can't run the football. And so that would be my number one thing, is sitting down and visiting with a man that knows how to run the football.
Kenny gave it a great shot.
Did a great job.
Yeah, do you think he would be willing to stay as a wide receiver coach?
Again, and I appreciate the question, but I just haven't had time to talk with Kenny. I've obviously interviewed him for the offensive coordinator job and those things, but I'm really pleased with what he did as the offensive coordinator. I mean, going and beating Florida and then scoring 44. I think defense scored some 37 last week, and I'm really grateful to him, because he worked his butt off, and and did as good a job as he possibly could do, and I'm thankful for him.
For offensive line issues there, Sam.
Well, you got to go. You got to go in the portal, and I look back at Auburn coming in here, and I think 4 of their 5 was from the portal, and then I think 7 of their top 8 players, O-linemen, were transfers. There's an opportunity to do that, and we've got to get better with the ones that we have here as well. But you don't have to be a football coach. You can just be that, no, we need help. And so we've got to go address that, and that will be our number one place to address, because without that, you really can't have a lot of success offensively, and with that, you can have a whole bunch of success. Well, we got to get that. We got to get it fixed, and that's nothing negative about the kids we have. We just got to get that one fixed. I think everybody knows that.
You mentioned NIL in the last press conference.
Yeah.
Feeling a lot better about it. I was wondering if you could expand any more on that.
Well, no, I can't, and I wish I could. I can't, but I do feel much better about it. I think we're going to be very competitive there, and I'm really excited about that. Hell, nobody wants to set up here like this. Nobody does. But I'm the head coach. I'm supposed to set up here when it's good and bad. But I think there is a big chance for us to change where we're at 4-8, and I'm excited to have the opportunity to do it. But I am excited about our NIL situation.
Might not have phrased it right at the beginning, but I was just kind of asking about that in terms of the momentum with the program. Is it a big splash hire OC? Is it landing some big studs in the transfer portal? What creates the momentum to turn this program?
Well, I think the first thing is you got to go find an offensive coordinator, one that wants to be here, one that, it'd be fun if the guy understood the state, and understood the SEC and all those type things. I will say this, that Arkansas is very well respected by some of the folks that I've been able to talk to, and I feel very, very good that we'll get an offensive coordinator that wants to be here and wants to help lead our program to a lot of great things. But were you talking about the NIL again? No, what were you saying? Just the coordinator. That we need to get in pretty quick. We need to get that. Oh, you're talking about yeah. Well, what you got to do is you got to get the right coordinator that is going to help us win, and then we've got to start. To be honest with you, Trey, if we just started going, okay, this guy committed, this guy committed, this guy committed, you know what I mean? Just change instead of just nobody commits, where's our coordinator, all that stuff. Obviously, that's going to fester. But if we can get a coordinator that we believe we can score points, and then go get some starting, honestly, with storing up the offensive line, I think we can get momentum back. We obviously have been invited to three bowl games in the last 4 years. This one right here is a disappointing year. More so, to be honest with you, that there was way, way higher optimism about this year than what it ended up being. And we got to change it. We got to fix it. And but I think you asked me before too. There's no doubt in my mind I'm the guy that can change it, especially with the opportunities that we've been afforded.
KJ had a social media post today that said like one last time that made it the sense that this is it for him. Do you have that sense that he won't be back?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't know. We haven't sat down and spoke about it. I never do until Monday with the guys. So, in all honesty, if he put that out there, that probably means that he's had all the college or all the Arkansas that he wants. I just haven't talked to him about it.
How's that, bud?
Sam, Jaheim Thomas, he led you in tackles this year. I think the last 2 games, his playing time kind of dwindled. Can you kind of reveal kind of what's going on there?
Jaheim's done a nice job. He had, obviously had some tackling problems, things of that nature. Not like anybody else. But to be perfectly honest with you, I think Greer just played a little bit better when he was in there, and he played better in practice when he was there. But Jaheim's got a strong future here, but it wasn't injuries or anything like that. It was just, I think we felt like Greer was playing a little bit better.
Following up on Tom's question, if this is KJ's last game, just how disappointing is it that he goes out with a game like this and, with the injury and that kind of thing?
I imagine it's disappointing. I got 100 of them in there is disappointed too as well, but I imagine it's disappointing. But KJ's had so many great moments here, if he dwells 1 second on a game here that he got hurt on, that's not his legacy at all. And I'm sure he's disappointed that he wasn't able to play the entire game and help his team out. But he's been so valuable to me, our program, over the last 4 years, including the first year when he went up to Missouri and played a really nice game.
One last one. How confident are you that you'll be able to keep this recruiting class that you have together these last few weeks till the early signing?
I'm very confident. I'm very confident.
And that was Sam Pittman with his thoughts, wrapping up I don't know if that will be the last time we will hear from Sam Pittman for a while.
After signing day. That comes
that's
up
in December.
You should.
Yeah.
That's coming up pretty soon. Next week is December.
Wow. Hard to believe time's moving that quickly. Okay. All right. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shep. I'm Randy Rainwater. We'll come back with more in just one moment.
Woo Pig Suey, your official home for the Razorbacks. KABZ Little Rock, 103.7 The Buzz.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSBank.com. Member FDIC.
Touchdowns, tailgates, and good times. But don't forget about Home Sweet Home. PI Roofing and Construction has had you covered since 2001. With their roofing maintenance plan starting at just $199, you can sit back, relax, and focus on what's important while PI Roofing takes care of your home. Let their experts perform PI Roofing's 17-point inspection to keep your roof lasting longer. Don't wait for a leak. Call 501-707-3108. Protect your game day while PI Roofing protects your home.
Companies are shifting their telephone systems to the cloud, and you should too. ESI eCloud PBX has everything you need. Features like work from anywhere, video calls, and advanced security tools make ESI eCloud PBX one of the best choices for any business. Opt out of the high cost of your traditional phone system and move to the cloud. Sign up for an online demo at nsgdb.com and get your system activated at no charge.
Network Services Group. One call does it all.
I'm Rachel Parker Harding for Parker Cadillac. Get ready to arrive in style on game day in a luxurious certified pre-owned Cadillac. Choose from XT5, XT6, Escalade, or sedan models. Parker Cadillac has the largest inventory of certified pre-owned Cadillacs in Arkansas. Plus, all Parker Cadillac certified pre-owned customers receive 2 years, unlimited miles of complimentary oil changes. For more details, visit parker-cadillac.com.
Right this way. Welcome to the $1 Million VIP Club, an all-new VIP scratch-off ticket from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. It's for very important players and is hiding some very impressive prizes, like a top prize of $1 million and more than $42 million in total prizes. Be a VIP today. Ask for the new $1 Million VIP Club Scratcher. you could play, scratch, and win $1 million. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Fence Brokers presents Razorback Graffiti every Monday morning. Call Morning Mayhem and let them know how you feel about how they did. One sentence and one sentence only.
Our care clinics are your hometown source for primary medical care. Our doctors, nurses, and counselors can help patients of all ages with anything from common colds and immunizations to depression, anxiety, and chronic diseases. Our network includes both mail order and local pharmacies to fulfill your prescriptions. If you don't have insurance, it's okay. We can help with that too. And no one is turned away. With more than 65 locations in Arkansas, there's a good chance we're in your hometown. Look us up at ourcare.net.
Do you need rainwater Holton Sexton? Anywhere in the state, dial 888-8888. It really is just that easy. If you've been injured and need help, it doesn't matter where in Arkansas you are. Just dial 888-8888. We'll come to you. I'm Mike Rainwater of Rainwater Holton Sexton. We have been thankfully serving Arkansans for years, and we appreciate the trust you've put in us. We work hard for you, Arkansas, each and every day. Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
It's the Average Guy Movie Review, Thursdays in the Zone, with me, Justin Akery, and Wes Moore, presented by Rock and Roll Sushi. Our friends from Rock and Roll Sushi will come in and recap or look ahead to what's trending on TV, the big screen, Netflix, or wherever you get your entertainment. It's presented by Rock and Roll Sushi, deliciously twisted flavors and a rock and roll vibe that'll blow your mind. rockandrollsushi.com.
Welcome back once again to the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shep. I'm Randy Rainwater from Walk-Ons. Been a fantastic year that we've had.
Yeah, now Walk-Ons is open in West Little Rock.
Absolutely.
So, you need to get out there. It was a good grand opening on Monday, and their hours, 11 to 11, Monday through Thursday, 11 to midnight, Friday and Saturday.
I am making this small proclamation.
Yeah.
Red beans and rice, the best. Period.
Okay.
Period. I see DB. He scarfs a plate down every opportunity that he gets.
The naked wings he had today were really good, though.
I got to tell you, Trey, I've been keeping score.
I know. He always has red beans.
Okay. Every time he comes to Walk-Ons, he has the red beans and rice.
Marcus, Sean on our live stream says this football program is dead.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, listen. Is this a night for honesty or is this a night for PR?
Let it go.
It needs to be a night for honesty.
Let it go.
Okay. So if we're going to be honest, just ask yourself, coming off tonight's performance, ask yourself, how excited are you? Can you not wait to pay your fees, your ticket fees? Can you not wait to buy tickets to watch this football team next year? Okay? That's
wow.
What
yeah, good point.
And this is not even about fault. This is about reality. This program is as low as almost can be right now after that performance. Hey, good luck convincing a recruit to come on the merits of what the program can be, right? Or that it's ascending. Good luck on that. The only chance, they have to have a plan to take advantage of the trade or the transfer portal and to pay the necessary money it's going to take to get the quality of players to turn this program around. Hey, I hear you, coach. I hear you're going to get an offensive coordinator, and good for you. Somebody's going to help them run. I'm with all of that. You don't get the players to spend the money to get the players to help that happen.
It don't
the
matter.
Running backs to help that happen.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. So evidently, for this AD, you're a check to blanket give us hey, vote of confidence. You're coming back to do that. A plan, hopefully a very detailed, specific plan, has been presented that they're going to be able to do what it takes, transfer portal and NIL, to get the quality of athletes to turn this program around. You can resurrect Vince Lombardi and have the Vince Lombardi running game put in. I don't care. Unless you get the players that are going to make a difference for this team, forget about it.
It's not. You're
Marcus,
right.
Marcus,
Okay.
I'm saying, first things first. Hunter Yurachek must have a press conference to answer to the
Yes.
Razorback
I'm with you.
Nation why he felt so confident in Sam Pittman that he would have made this pronouncement immediately after the
Absolutely.
FIU game and left it with what seemed to be no options. No, this is the path we're going. I want an explanation what that path is,
Yeah.
how you
I'm
want to
with you,
get on
man.
that path, and what's your game plan. And if you want Sam Pittman there at the same time, that's fine. But I want to know why this. I mean, it is in a corner that you feel backed into, and here you are saying that, boy, think about those poor fans that got to shell out the thousands of dollars to the foundation, the thousands of dollars each weekend spent, the ticket prices, all that stuff. I want some justification.
Randy, Marcus, the only way you have any hope or hype for next season is if Sam Pittman walks into Hunter Yurachek's office tomorrow and says, Hunter, I'm sorry, I don't think I can get it done. I'm going to step aside. I'll coach the O-line, or I'm just going to step aside and step away from the program. You can do what you want with it. That's the only way you get any kind of excitement going into next year. Because I don't think you're going to get it. Yeah, you might get a big offensive coordinator hire, but if you don't get the Jimmies and the Joes, there's not going to be any excitement going into that.
This is going to be such a toxic off season.
It already is toxic.
Sam is already saying, oh, I'm going to do this. I'm the man for it. Then Hunter Yurachek better step up and say, okay, here's what you got to do. He fired Mike Anderson because he didn't have a plan.
Well, maybe Sam's got a plan, but we got to see it. Yeah, he's got to see it.
Got to see it. All right, this is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show. We will continue in just one moment.
First Security has been putting our home state first since 1932, helping fellow Arkansans and their families buy homes, grow businesses, and build futures. Today, First Security is still committed to helping you bank better, providing local solutions and local support in the places we love too. It's community banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com. Member FDIC.
School, soccer, laundry, dinner, dishes, washed cars, and the dog. Did I mention laundry? We may run short on time, but never hot water. Renai's Smart Circ Intelligent Recirculation keeps up with hectic schedules and adapts to periods of high demand. Hot water when you need it. Visit Renai.us.
Contact your Arkansas Renai Pro at Renai.us, RINNAI.us.
Injured at the game? Don't wait. With Ortho Arkansas's Saturday Sports Clinic, athletes can find out over the weekend if their injury will sideline their season. Athletes are seen by one of Ortho Arkansas's fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians and may receive x-rays, an MRI, an exam and diagnosis, and a personalized comprehensive treatment plan to get them back in action as quickly as possible. Open Saturdays from 9 to 11 a.m. at 800 Fair Park Boulevard in Midtown. Ortho for all. Ortho Arkansas.
This holiday season, how will you celebrate? Stick to the classics or boldly forge new traditions? Because with Cadillac, there's no wrong way to celebrate. Where dynamic sedans promise holiday joy around every turn, and stunning SUVs invite you to seize the season in maximum style. This holiday season, no matter how you celebrate, Cadillac is celebrating you. Visit your Cadillac showroom today.
It's the Average Guy Movie Review, Thursdays in the Zone, with me, Justin Acree, and Wes Moore, presented by Rock and Roll Sushi. Our friends from Rock and Roll Sushi will come in and recap or look ahead to what's trending on TV, the big screen, Netflix, or wherever you get your entertainment. It's presented by Rock and Roll Sushi, deliciously twisted flavors and a rock and roll vibe that'll blow your mind. rockandrollsushi.com.
Attention Arkansas homeowners. Bath Makeover of Arkansas started with 50, then 30. Now we've reached the final days. Looking for 20 homeowners to participate in our first ever Rake in the Fall Savings event. 20 homeowners will receive test market pricing on a beautiful new walk-in shower. Bath Makeover is looking to evaluate our exciting new product lines in real bathroom conditions, including our revolutionary new laser-etched shower wall system. Homeowners will be compensated for their time just to determine if our exquisite product lines are the right fit for your bathroom project. 20 homeowners who call 1-800-357-0956 will save 75% on installation of a new walk-in shower. Ask about 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts, and call 1-800-357-0956 now to receive a free $50 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. Call Bath Makeover now at 1-800-357-0956.
Hey everybody, it's John Neighbors. Listen every day at Out of Bounds to hear what Joe and I have to say about what's trending on social media and whether listeners agree or disagree. Engaging conversations about engaging topics. Sponsored by Arkansas-based West Rock Coffee. Join West Rock Coffee and their 1.5 million coffee farmers around the globe as they fuel Arkansans with great tasting coffee, tea, and water delivered directly to your business. Find them at westrockcoffee.com or 833-886-JAVA. That's 833-886-5282. Call today.
Your home for Dallas Cowboys football is 103.7 The Buzz. Presented by Beechwood Pinnacle Hotels. America's team on your fun and game station, 103.7 The Buzz.
Welcome back once again to the First Security fifth quarter post-game show. Marcus Elliott, Trey Shapp. I'm Randy Rainwater. Let's go to the phone lines and let's talk to Ian. Ian, good evening. Welcome to the First Security fifth quarter post-game show.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
I just want to say, how does John Neighbors feel about looking like an absolute clown at SEC Media Days? And huge shout out to Hunter Yurachek for giving Pittman another year, because that way Drinkwitz can make him his daddy again.
Okay.
Good job, Ian.
I think we got the gist of all of that.
I will say this, Randy. I did see Eli Drinkwitz on the Missouri bus. He's been a guest on From the Shortgrass before, and he was upset with Ross Dellinger taking some words out of context this year at Destin and then at SEC Football Media Days again. And then he also mentioned John Neighbors, because John said at one point that there is no way that the Missouri football program is better than Arkansas. I know they won the games or have won the games, but Arkansas is a better program. And so apparently Eli has that in the back of his head as well.
Well, I think there was another statement that was attributed to Eli Drinkwitz, and that was something to the effect, we came to play football, but Arkansas came to fight.
Yeah, that was a question about the fights, and I did hear the comments of Eli Drinkwitz in the post-game interview room, and that is a true statement. He said, we came to play football, they came to fight.
I don't agree with that. I don't think Arkansas went into it thinking, all we're wanting to do is pick a fight with these guys.
Look, here's what happened. Cook got hit.
No fight on the field.
Yeah, Cook got hit as he was going out of bounds. Was it a late hit?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
It
Okay,
was.
so there's a 15-yard penalty. Then the Missouri offensive line came over into Arkansas's team bench to help their quarterback. Their quarterback walked around, went back on the field, and they're still over there trying to jaw and everything. What should have happened right then is the officials should have thrown another flag. They didn't. So the next play happens. 74 then takes out Williams.
79.
74 did.
Oh.
And then 79 gets into it with some others. 79 is the one that's kicked out. 74 actually stays in the game, the guy that instigated and started everything. And then you have two Arkansas players ejected. I will say that the commissioner of the SEC, Greg Sankey, was in attendance, and he was on the phone with the SEC office right after that, trying to discuss with them about who to kick out and stuff. And he just basically told me that he said, look, tell them to just start throwing flags if we have to get it calmed down. And I think that's why early in the third quarter, you saw a quick trigger with the flag on the taunting and the personal fouls.
Well, there were a lot of flags.
Oh, there were.
There was no question. There were a lot of flags. And some may have been deserved, some may not have been deserved, but they had to get control of that game before it turned into absolute chaos. And it was very close to absolute chaos.
No question about it. A couple of comments on our stream, guys. Bobby says, zero excitement. Hunter has cost the university millions in revenue. What does this do for ticket sales next year? Big question there. John says, I felt they had some decent talent this year compared to last. When you total letting go by the defense has thrown me for a loop. I guess he's talking about the defense letting go. And then John also says, Marcus, Randy, Trey, whoever wants to answer, is this talent that bad, or can these coaches not see and develop them?
All right, Mark, I want you to address the offensive line. That's your expertise. I know you're a great defensive coordinator and play caller, but I want to get your evaluation.
All of the above.
All the above, yes.
That's why it makes the big bucks, Randy.
That's why I want you to evaluate the offensive line.
You're right. Well, Randy, Ray Charles can evaluate the offensive line. That's
in no disrespect to
Ray Charles.
Ray Charles.
The late Ray Charles.
Yes.
No, listen. It was the talk of the broadcast today. The color analyst is the former defensive lineman in Notre Dame, and most of his commentary revolved around how terrible the offensive line is. But here's the thing: it's not just a coaching issue. It absolutely is a coaching issue, but it's combined with a lack of ability and talent. There are things you can do to help a less talented offensive line have some productivity and help the football team get this, especially in the run game. But the fact that they were unable to,
Mark, I'm gonna put you on. Mark, I'm going to put you on hold. You're breaking up a little bit. We'll see if we can't get a better connection out of you. I will say this much, and I have been seeing now so many different posts on social media saying, is this worse than under Chad Morris? Yeah. It's reaching a point to where it's getting hard to defend what is going on up there.
Well,
now.
Sam Pittman brought him out of the cellar, Randy, got him to 9 wins, but now we're back in the cellar. Back with more after this.
There's only one number you need to know. Dial 888-8888.
At Rainwater Holton Sexton, no case is too big and no insurance company too strong. Just dial 888-8888.
We are battle-tested, big case injury lawyers who've recovered millions for our clients. Just dial 888-8888.
Been in a wreck anywhere in the state. Just dial 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Hey, flying out of Little Rock Airport soon? If so, you need a close encounter with Expressway Airport Parking. Don't have parking anxiety, because as soon as you park, a driver will be dispatched for you immediately. If you stay away too long, the battery's dead upon return, we got you. Tires go flat? Don't worry. Put us in the game so we can make plays for you. That's Expressway Airport Parking next to the Comfort Inn at the airport entrance. Remember, you call, we haul equals balling with Expressway Airport Parking.
At Edwards Food Giant, they know your family is important, and they also know that your time and convenience is as well. So why not take advantage of their heat and eat items in their deli department? Those famous Edwards Food Giant signature dishes with many of the same entrees and recipes that are served daily in the hot bar, all ready to take home and serve to your family tonight. This week's special is chicken and sausage jambalaya for only $7.49 per pound, with roasted potatoes and peppers for $4.99 per pound.
Hi, I'm Hunter Bell from Bell Chevrolet. Football season in Arkansas is one of my favorite times of the year. And I think we can all agree that game days are better with tailgating. Fourth quarters are better with game-winning field goals. And the best played games are better with teamwork. And just like on the field, Bell Chevrolet is better because of our people and their dedication to our customers. Shop Bell Chevrolet and bellchevrolet.com today. Find new roads.
The Rogers family for Capital Business Machines.
It's real important to keep going what our dad has started.
He had a good reputation, and we want to continue that reputation. Business is about relationships. And I think a lot of times it gets too corporate, too internet, too impersonal. And we want to continue that legacy that our dad has started. Treat people right, and they'll take care of you too.
Contact us today for a free document assessment at catbiz.com.
1037 The Buzz is your home for Arkansas Razorback football coverage each week, and it's brought to you by Kaufman by Design West, Guadney Chevrolet, Guadney Buick GMC, Rainwater Holton Sexton, PI Roofing, Renai America, and Red River Ford. 1037 The Buzz. The Hogs play here.
Roger Scott, we'll talk to you about Sigma Supply Packaging Products and how they think outside the box. Sigma Supply, the problem solvers. Now, they've been helping business owners for years with their waste audit analysis program. They're going to come in, they're going to analyze your packaging and shipping and see if automation is what you need to cut costs. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg with Sigma Supply, and you can schedule your waste audit analysis. Here's the number, 501-617-4600. Sigma Supply Packaging Products. If you're not using Sigma Supply, you got low-grade product, man.
Difficult times challenge our mental and physical health. Take time to exercise. Focus on your emotional needs and your loved ones. If you need help, visit MethodistFamily.org. For over 120 years, MFH has been your community resource for a complete continuum of care. This message is sponsored by Methodist Family Health and aired in cooperation with this station and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
Registration is now open for the 2023 Dodgeball Santa Dodgeball Tournament, December 10th on Main Street in downtown Little Rock. Get your team together and get ready to compete for the giant wrench. Go to dodgeballsanta.com for more information.
Third and 8. Empty set. Criswell's going to throw a fade. Armstrong back in the end zone. He caught it. Touchdown, Arkansas. Nice throw by Criswell. Nice catch by Armstrong. 8 yards for the score.
Wow. Red beans and rice with what over there, Double R?
Well, I learned from the best. So.
Show it into the camera so that the people on the stream can see it. Just hold it up, tilt it, but don't drop it onto your iPad. Yeah.
Is that
working? Yeah, look at that.
Oh, shoot.
That's good. What'd you do?
I lost 2 beans. But I'm going to get those 2 beans back.
The Holiday Inn Express right next to Walk-Ons here on Weddington and Fayetteville is our home away from home for the First Security fifth quarter broadcast team and Hog Wild Game Day broadcast team. And they have king beds. They're standard in every room, the best breakfast that you can find up here in Northwest Arkansas in the morning. And, yes, it's a great place to be. And Walk-Ons is open in West Little Rock now, so make sure you go by and check them out. They're off of Chenal Parkway behind Chewy's, next to Kroger, where Mellow Mushroom used to be. So go by when you get a chance.
Andrew DePippa.
He came through.
All right, let's check in with Bill. Bill, good evening. Welcome to the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
Oh, he's gone.
Nope, that is Marcus.
Oh, that's Marcus.
That is gone.
Thank you. I'm glad to be on.
We're glad to have you.
I think that it's really, it's embarrassing to watch that game and the way we play in the Auburn game. And personally, I think that, well, I know that you've got to have a good head coach. I mean, you just look back over our history. You've got the Jimmies and Joes they're important, but a good head coach, he's got a system he believes in. He's going to get the players. I don't know how he's going to get the team. He knows the people he's got to beat, and he's going to get it done. Like Holt, like Hatfield, like Petrino, and I'm not sure Sam is the answer. And you got to have a team that's tough.
I agree with you, Bill, but you just mentioned Hatfield, Holtz, and Petrino. they had really good players, didn't they? They had the Jimmies and the Joes. When you think of a Joe Adams, a Ryan Mallett.
You get them, but the first 2 years, Petrino didn't have anything. But he knew how he wanted to play, and he went and got the players.
Second year, Petrino had good players.
Yeah. The first 2 years, he didn't have anything.
This is the fourth year under Sam Pittman.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not sure, beat him up. He wasn't no coach. We got to get a good head coach. That's what I think.
Okay. I agree with you. You got to get a good head coach. But you also need the Jimmies and the Joes to go with the good head coach.
You need them, but a good head coach, he goes out and he gets the play. He knows what he needs to win.
How many wins do you think Arkansas would have had this year if Bobby Petrino was the head coach?
I'm not sure, but when he would have beat what we did.
I agree with you. I think he would have won more games than what they did. I agree.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine.
He would have had the talent.
He would have had the talent.
System,
right.
That fit the system.
Right.
Yeah.
You bring in a Dan Enos and you didn't
believed-
have the talent to fit his system. That was something. Oh, boy, here we go. Yeah, of course they're going to start that chant in here. I will say this, Bill, and I lost my train of thought with the MIZZOU chant. You could tell them wait till baseball season. That's the easy one. And I totally lost my train of thought with that. Sorry, Bill.
It's okay. Hey, it's a mess. I hope it works out. But Sam was a gamble, and I'm not sure it's going to pay off.
I agree with you there.
Thank you, Bill. We got to step away for a moment. This is the First Security fifth quarter postgame show.
Injured at the game? Don't wait. With Ortho Arkansas Saturday Sports Clinic, athletes can find out over the weekend if their injury will sideline their season. Athletes are seen by one of Ortho Arkansas's fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians and may receive x-rays, an MRI, an exam and diagnosis, and a personalized comprehensive treatment plan to get them back in action as quickly as possible. Open Saturdays from 9 to 11 a.m. at 800 Fair Park Boulevard in Midtown. Ortho for all. Ortho Arkansas.
Attention Arkansas homeowners. Bath Makeover of Arkansas started with 50, then 30. Now we've reached the final days. Looking for 20 homeowners to participate in our first ever Rake in the Fall savings event. 20 homeowners will receive test market pricing on a beautiful new walk-in shower. Bath Makeover is looking to evaluate our exciting new product lines in real bathroom conditions, including our revolutionary new laser-etched shower wall system. Homeowners will be compensated for their time just to determine if our exquisite product lines are the right fit for your bathroom project. 20 homeowners who call 1-800-357-0956 will save 75% on installation of a new walk-in shower. Ask about 18 months, no interest, no payments, senior and military discounts, and call 1-800-357-0956 now to receive a free $50 restaurant.com gift card with estimate. Call Bath Makeover now at 1-800-357-0956.
Need a new ride for the big game or a new tailgate to party on? Get in the game at Gwatney Chevrolet in Jacksonville and score every time. Hundreds of vehicles to choose from test drive to touchdown. Gwatney Chevrolet is in it to win your business. Gwatney Chevrolet, 1301 TP White in Jacksonville, Arkansas's #1 Chevy dealer. Call us at 982-2102 or visit GwatneyChevrolet.com. Chevrolet. Find new roads.
The heavily traveled Thanksgiving holiday can be a dangerous time of year. That's why Arkansas law enforcement will be out in force over the next few weeks, saving lives by getting people to buckle up. If you fail to buckle up, you run the risk of getting a ticket, or worse, getting killed or injured. So this Thanksgiving, make sure the only belt you unbuckle is the one at the dinner table.
Click it or ticket. A reminder from the Arkansas State Police Highway Safety Office.
Take your yard up to the next level with the Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Josh Dickinson is a former PGA Tour caddy, and his landscape designs are inspired by some of the most beautiful golf courses around the world. Call Josh at 501-794-2770 for all of your landscaping needs. Flower beds a mess? Josh's crew can give your home the curb appeal you've always wanted. The Caddy's Touch Landscaping also installs French drains, retaining walls, and they'll even take care of your irrigation maintenance needs. The Caddy's Touch Landscaping. Call today, 501-794-2770.
It's the Average Guy Movie Review, Thursdays in the Zone, with me, Justin Acree, and Wes Moore, presented by Rock and Roll Sushi. Our friends from Rock and Roll Sushi will come in and recap or look ahead to what's trending on TV, the big screen, Netflix, or wherever you get your entertainment. It's presented by Rock and Roll Sushi, deliciously twisted flavors and a rock and roll vibe that'll blow your mind. rockandrollsushi.com.
Join the Zone each weekday for the Entertainment Report, brought to you by Bell and Sword of Conway. Find out the very latest breaking news and entertainment each day on the Zone. Justin, Wes, and Christian will dish out what the stars and celebrities have going on, and you can catch it each day. Bell and Sword has everything for the best dressed man. From boots to suits, check them out on Facebook or Instagram. Bell and Sword at their new and larger location at 1011 Oak Street.
Griswold calls for the ball, gets the snap, gives it, keeps it, gives it to Augusta running right. Isaiah's going to get into the end zone, touchdown. Augusta made a man miss out at the 6, gets in for the second score of the night. The freshman from Naples, Florida.
Thought we were going to have a fight here at walk-ons during the break, just like on the field today. I mean, the Missouri chant started, and then all of a sudden you had a loud, rambunctious hog call. I mean, the fans are ready to go, Randy.
Maybe we should have had a game between the fans.
Maybe so. I always
Could we have brought Emmy back as a option quarterback?
We need him. Option quarterback. We need him. I always find it fascinating.
I think God was trying to tell me that this is not a show that I need to comment too much on.
You've had your problems with that, have you not, Emmy? Okay, finish your start maybe your offensive line evaluation.
Yeah, well, it's pretty easy. Below average, well below average. And again, I think coaching is a big issue. I think talent is a bigger issue. How do you restock? Not just restock. How do you improve an offensive lineman or offensive line to where they can compete in the SEC? That's a big, tall order, and you got to have a plan. Maybe they have it. I was looking online. They've got some big recruit that was in town visiting. Maybe they can, again, shell out enough money to make some of that stuff happen. But
Marcus, you talk about money. I'm going to tell you this. I saw this earlier this week. Texas, their offensive line, all of them already start out with $50,000 in NIL. They start, each one of them, with $50,000 in NIL.
Yeah.
Every single offensive line.
Then Arkansas better double it. Needs to be 100,000.
Well, you're going to have to start doing something
to get the guys to make a difference.
David has a question. Would you replace Cody Kennedy as offensive line coach, and who could we get to replace him?
Well, guys, listen. This is yes, of course you would.
I agree.
There's football, college football in general is a meritocracy. You either produce or you don't. I mean, that's an expectation. There's no offensive line coach that has a line produced the way this does, expects to have his job the next year, save the grace of God. Now, if the grace of God chooses to let him come back, that's the grace of God. But he didn't produce. So there can be no expectation other than grace to come back and play or coach.
It may have been.
Not at this level.
It may have turned out to be a record-breaking year in regards to sacks. That was given up by this offensive line. It was 42, I think, going into this game. I'm not sure how many sacks.
40.
Had 4 today.
So that's 46.
So that's 46 at least.
Yeah, they
this
could
year,
not protect.
And not including the quarterback hits. tonight, poor Jacoby Criswell
had no time.
If he can get up in the morning and walk, it's going to be a minor miracle.
Randy,
because
you're right. He had no time.
He was hammered over and over again. He had at least 3, if not more, passes that were deflected. He was hit one time in which it caused a fumble, a scoop and score.
Well,
offensive line was horrible.
Well, it is. And guys, moreover that, Pittman is correct. The way they are set up, they have to be able to run the football, guys,
Yes.
to be able to pass the football, to
Yes.
be able to pass for that. If they can't, if they're one-dimensional, forget about it.
Yep.
So he's right. They aren't effective running the ball, so they're even less effective passing. So, yeah. So, no, this was not a good year for the offensive lineman. I don't know why you would bring him back. That's the definition of insanity.
Yep.
Continuing to do the same thing but expecting a different result.
Yep.
No.
Well said.
I remember what I was going to say when Bill was on the line. Marcus Randy, the only running back to score a touchdown rushing the football against an SEC opponent today for the Razorbacks?
Tonight.
You didn't even know his name, how to pronounce it, beginning of the year.
Augustave.
Augustov.
Okay. We will come back. We'll wrap it up here on the First Security 5th Quarter Postgame Show.
Serious injuries happen every day.
If it happens to you, don't wait. Dial 8.
Dial 8 for Rainwater, Holton, Sexton. 888-8888.
We can meet you online, at your house, or wherever is easiest for you. Dial 8. 888-8888 for Rainwater, Holton, Sexton.
Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
We've got you covered, Arkansas. Anywhere in the state, dial 8. Rainwater, Holton, Sexton. 888-8888.
Responsible attorneys Michael Rainwater and Bob Sexton.
Injured at the game? Don't wait. With Ortho Arkansas Saturday Sports Clinic, athletes can find out over the weekend if their injury will sideline their season. Athletes are seen by one of Ortho Arkansas's fellowship-trained sports medicine physicians and may receive x-rays, an MRI, an exam and diagnosis, and a personalized comprehensive treatment plan to get them back in action as quickly as possible. Open Saturdays from 9 to 11 a.m. at 800 Fair Park Boulevard in Midtown. Ortho for all. Ortho Arkansas.
This holiday season, how will you celebrate? Stick to the classics or boldly forge new traditions? Because with Cadillac, there's no wrong way to celebrate. Where dynamic sedans promise holiday joy around every turn, and stunning SUVs invite you to seize the season in maximum style. This holiday season, no matter how you celebrate, Cadillac is celebrating you. Visit your Cadillac showroom today.
Hey, this is Trey Johnson here at HJ Trailer Sales in Hot Springs. We want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. At HJ Trailer Sales, we specialize in making your wishes come true. We have all your truck and trailer accessories. We don't overstock inventory because we know everybody has specific colors and uses for their trailers. Come see us at HJ Trailer Sales, where we make our customers the priority. Family owned and operated. Check us out today at hjtrailersales.com or on Facebook.
Do you need Rainwater, Holton, Sexton? Anywhere in the state, dial 8. 888-8888. It really is just that easy. If you've been injured and need help, it doesn't matter where in Arkansas you are. Just dial 8. 888-8888. We'll come to you. I'm Mike Rainwater of Rainwater, Holton, Sexton. We have been thankfully serving Arkansans for years, and we appreciate the trust you've put in us. We work hard for you, Arkansas, each and every day. Anywhere in the state, dial 8.
Registration is now open for the 2023 Dodgeball Santa Dodgeball Tournament, December 10th on Main Street in downtown Little Rock. Get your team together and get ready to compete for the giant wrench. Go to dodgeballsanta.com for more information.
Rowdy Hog Pickleball is opening November 18th in the Little Rock Outlet Mall down from H&M. Whether you love the dink or smash, their professionals can help you choose a paddle that fits your needs. They have pickleball bags, t-shirts, and gifts for the pickleball enthusiast in your family. Rowdy Hog Pickleball is the only dedicated pickleball store in the States. Get out of the kitchen and stop by and talk to one of their professionals today. Rowdy Hog Pickleball, your one-stop shop to pickleball success.
Roger Scott, we'll talk to you about Sigma Supply Packaging Products and how they think outside the box. Sigma Supply, the problem solvers. Now, they've been helping business owners for years with their waste audit analysis program. They're going to come in, they're going to analyze your packaging and shipping and see if automation is what you need to cut costs. Call or text sales manager David Breitenberg with Sigma Supply, and you can schedule your waste audit analysis. Here's the number, 501-617-4600. Sigma Supply Packaging Products. If you're not using Sigma Supply, you got low-grade product, man.
Everybody, it's John Neighbors. Listen every day to Out of Bounds to hear what Joe and I have to say about what's trending on social media and whether listeners agree or disagree. Engaging conversations about engaging topics. Sponsored by Arkansas-based West Rock Coffee. Join West Rock Coffee and their 1.5 million coffee farmers around the globe as they fuel Arkansans with great-tasting coffee, tea, and water delivered directly to your business. Find them at westrockcoffee.com or 833-886-JAVA. That's 833-886-5282. Call today.
Arkansas State Parks are your passport to explore everything the natural state has to offer, from our storied past to our scenic beauty. With unexpected escapes like Jacksonport State Park, you can get a unique look at our state's history. Each one of our 52 state parks offers something just a little bit different. So pick up your passport at any state park visitor center. Plan your trip at arkansasstateparks.com.
Brought to you by this station and the Arkansas Broadcasters Association.
103.7 The Buzz is your home for Arkansas Razorback football coverage each week. And it's brought to you by Expressway Airport Parking, Parker Cadillac, Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Network Services Group, Edwards Food Giant, and Our Care. 103.7 The Buzz, the Hogs play here.
Criswell calls for the ball, gets the snap, gives it, keeps it, gives it to Augusta running right. Isaiah's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Augusta made a man miss out at the 6, gets in for the 6th score of the night. The freshman from Naples, Florida.
All right, welcome back one last time to the, well, at least for the 2023 football season.
Wow.
For the first security.
Went by fast.
Yeah, fifth quarter post game show. I said TGIF, no, thank goodness this season is over. And we got a few thank yous. We first of all want to say thank you to the Holiday Inn Express. They have been our home away from home now for several years. Second year we've been here at Walk-Ons. We want to say thank you to Walk-Ons, Adam, and the entire staff.
And Andrew, yes,
and Andrew,
great job.
the entire staff. Great job. We want to say thank you to our great listeners who have hung in there with us through a very challenging and difficult season. Our producer back in the network studios, Damon Poole, we thank him for his effort in helping us through each and every program that we've had on the First Security fifth quarter post-game show. And I want to thank my colleagues, Trey Schapp, along with M.E. Marcus Elliott. We haven't been seeing Marcus as much as we normally want to and wish, but we totally understand he's got a job to do, and a job he is performing.
And don't forget First Security Bank, Holiday Inn Express, Ortho Arkansas, all those sponsors.
All those sponsors, and especially thank you to First Security for making this possible each and every week right here on the Buzz Radio.
Well, hopefully, guys,
Network.
I'll get to, things work out here in a couple of weeks, or a month or so. Hopefully, I'll get to spend a little more time.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice to see you once a year,
Yeah.
So
once a year. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm keeping up with you. I'm keeping score.
Big slate of SEC games tomorrow. Obviously, you got the Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn. You got Georgia trying to go 12-0 in the regular season again for the third straight year. A lot.
I am excited. Tomorrow.
Yeah, Harding.
I am going to Harding.
Harding Academy, yeah. Division.
University.
Harding
Oh,
University,
nice.
I'm sorry, yeah.
Division II. And they've got a tough matchup.
Football.
Yeah, matchup. It is a quarterfinal game, I believe. They had a first-round bye. They will be taking on Central Missouri. And both teams averaging over 50-plus points per game, but that Harding defense equally up to the challenge, allowing less than 10 points per game. So something's got to give tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about being able to go to watch the Harding University Bison.
Randy, unfortunately, we know what we're doing for Christmas. We're not going to be worrying about a bowl game around New Year's or the Christmas holiday. I know the Razorback basketball team lost today. They got a big game against Duke on Wednesday here at Bud Walton Arena in the ACC SEC Challenge. But for me, it's basketball season now. Put football behind us. It's time to totally outside of the Dallas Cowboys. It's time to focus on basketball instead of football.
Gross. Well, I'll say this much. Green Bay didn't manage to luck out and knock off.
That's a good win over Detroit.
Yeah, over Detroit. That was a shock into itself.
That was a surprise.
But, Mark, we hope you had a great Thanksgiving. We hope all of our listeners had a great Thanksgiving.
Sure did.
And we will be celebrating. My family will be celebrating tomorrow night.
Oh, boy.
That is our Thanksgiving. We are so spread out, and we're trying to get them all into one place. Hopefully tomorrow night, that's when we will celebrate our
That guy on CBS Sports Network looks like Marcus there on the left.
He does.
No wonder he's not here with us.
Yeah, he's a big time on the TV. Yeah, on the big scene.
You'll have to see for yourself.
That's the guy with the big beard, right?
No,
I don't like that beard.
No, different guy.
All right. Thank you to everyone. That's it for the First Security Fifth Quarter Postgame Show. So long, everybody.
Fifth Quarter.